We back.
We back.
Oh, we back.
Hey.
What up, Beaners? What the fuck is up? Oh, man, dude. We're loving life, and it is crazy.
Yeah.
But you got to love it because you only get one.
Yeah, this is the one that we are in.
So we're all dealing with it.
Yeah.
Real quick, shout out to Ben Chavez. Ben Chavez fucking customized these kicks for us and put a little bean love on it, EA. You know
Look at that. Look at that bean, baby.
A little bit. He put the bean on it with the spoil. It's a spoiled bean. And y'all know what that is. The stank bean, that's us.
Stank bean. Yeah.
The good old stank bean, dog. But Ben Chavez, I really appreciate that, brother. That's really fucking cool. You got to make a sign up pair. That's your next move, dog. You know what I mean? If
yeah.
You hooked up the King and the Sting squad. Hook up the Bean squad. It's only two of us.
Size 9, baby.
Size 9, son. And he's from where the Warriors are. And, you know. So.
And I did 9/11.
Yeah, so. He did 9/11. Titans. You know, that's what you did for me. You did Titans, and the other shoe has, you know, the fucking Tulsa bombing or whatever the fuck. And then his can have a Warriors one and a nice 9/11 shoe.
And a little never forget on the side, huh?
Yeah. Thank you, Ben. We don't want to tell you how to be an artist.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. Good point.
Give you a little help, my nigga.
Oh, man.
How you been, Hassan? You still gay?
Nope, not gay. And I've been good. I have been good. Been getting better, a little more energetic than I was maybe in the previous weeks.
Oh yeah, getting on stage help.
Getting on stage and then going home and just like resetting.
Yeah.
And seeing all these places where they're like, well, I mean, the virus is real and we kind of just have to get back to normal. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. I mean, what else are you gonna do? It's not like the government's gonna help you, so you just gotta, play the game that's being played for us. You know, I'm sure if we lived in one of these countries where they're like, hey, we'll stay inside and we'll give you money until this is done, sure. But that's not what's going to happen here. So, you got to figure out a way to live.
Yep. And that's coming from Hassan.
Yeah. The guy who wants it to be the other way. I want it so badly to be the other way. But I have come to come to grips with the reality of just like, oh, man, we're just going to have to power through. We're going to have to power fucking through. That's the only choice we got here in this country.
Man, bro, life is hard, guys.
Life is very hard.
It's just fucking hard. It's full of tough decisions, and it's nobody's fault. It's one of those things. Mm-hmm. It's like the scene from Good Will Hunting, dog. It's no one's fault.
Yeah,
it's not your fault. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean what's gonna happen isn't gonna happen. It's just no one's fault, guys. And people gotta go back to work. People gotta go do stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, people are going to die because of that. And it's no one's fault, man. And I know it sounds fucked up to say. It's like, oh, it's their fault. Wait till it hits you. Wait till it hits you. And it's like, nigga, if it hits me, then that's what, that's what, I mean, for lack of a better word, that's what God wanted. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I say God is the lack of the better word there. Yeah. Because I don't know what you believe in. And I don't even know what I believe in, but you know what I mean. Whatever you choose... Mm-hmm. That's, the universe, science, however you figure it out in your world of like, oh, that's why things are. Oh, well, that's why it is, dog. Just deal with it.
This shit is coming for all of us. So it's like even the NBA plan to restart. They had the Orlando bubble, right, to restart. So the Major League Soccer is already in their bubble. Inside their bubble already, they've had 6 players test positive. It's coming for everybody. In July 4th weekend, I know comedy clubs are still going to be open. My cousin is getting hit up on his phone from like old promoters back when he was in his like clubbing years. Like, hey, come back to the club. Let's fill it out for July 4th. I mean, it's coming, man. It's coming. We as a nation have decided that we're just going to get this shit.
Also, everyone's getting together.
Yeah, they're all going to go to the beach.
Worst case scenario. No, I mean, even people like us.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we're going to have our friends over. And that's everyone. That's everyone on Earth.
Yeah.
Well, on Earth, in America.
Yeah.
That's Earth.
Yeah. There's a lot of places on Earth that handled this a little better. But
of course, they all did.
Yeah, not all of them. There's I say 50-50.
All the places that listen to this podcast did.
Yeah. Like if you're in Australia or New Zealand.
Also, appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for listening. But also, congrats on not living through the hellscape that will be whatever America's going to be in the next couple months.
Yeah, y'all killed it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Fuck boys.
It's like the next couple months we'll be living in a constant state of misery.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you are something else. You are something else. You son of a bitch. This son of a bitch.
What up? Hey, before we talk about the movie you guys are here to see, we gotta talk about Misery because I watched
Last week's movie.
Last week's movie.
No.
Oh no.
Couple days ago's movie. We do 2 a week now, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some shit coming for y'all. Y'all think the 2 a week was something?
Man, it was a great movie for a movie that only takes place really in one setting. Too.
One room. I love it.
One room. God, Kathy Bates is genuinely scary. She fucking kills it. My God.
Grade A villain, man.
My God, it's interesting. It's interesting. Why do you know? I guess because most people, I think there's a lot of people, not most people, a lot of people like me who haven't really heard of the movie. But why do you think her name isn't brought up more in like, hey, this is like when people talk about great movie villains?
I'd say the movie because the movie was big, but it wasn't like it didn't blow up like that. I mean, I saw it on TV as a kid, you know, when I was like whatever age, I don't even remember, but like I was 12, 13 maybe, and I saw it, you know, so. And
this was Sam's first time watching it?
Sam's first time watching it.
Did she know about it?
I think she heard about it.
Okay.
It's.
But that's so like it's in the I think she heard about it category.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's pretty sure she heard about it, but I mean it came out in 1990. Think about that. It came out in 1990. We were born in 1990.
Yeah.
So, of course, by the time, I mean, we're talking about 2003 was when maybe I saw it on TV. Is when I saw it on TV.
Right.
TV.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this movie it just kind of like it got lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I agree with that clearly because I never heard of it. But it's interesting that I got lost in the sauce because, like, usually, I mean, I could be wrong about this because I don't know a lot about older movies now that I'm about to say this. But usually, when there's an Oscar-winning villain, even if the movie is not as popular, it still sticks out a little bit. Like this, she won Best Actress for this.
Oh yeah, she didn't fuck around.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
She deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, she was in the switches that she did. From calm to yelling to screaming to like...
To sledgehamming his fucking feet. Were you able to handle that?
Oh, God. That was hard. That was like I was about to
Did
look
you watch
away.
the first one?
No, I watched the first... I was about to look away, but I couldn't. It was like that. It was like, I should look away. I was like, but this is crazy.
This is captivating.
I can't believe she's doing this to this person. Yeah, the first one you see the... good shot.
Because I can imagine the movie. I can imagine being in the movie theater being like, what the fuck did I pay a ticket to see?
Yeah. Yeah, and then they didn't show the second one, which I thought was a good choice as well. I think the first one was enough to make you go, ugh.
Oh, the first one was everything.
Yeah. God, that was nuts. She fucked him up. She shot him in the shoulder. He had a rough time.
He had a strong will to live, man.
I mean, human beings are like that, right? It's either if you don't break them completely up top, they're gonna fight you.
Yeah.
She didn't break him completely. She was too nice.
She loved him. She did love him.
She did love him. Yeah.
It wasn't like that was fake. That's what's scary. Is that as real as the hate was? The love was as real.
Yeah. Yeah. She thought they were gonna be together in the afterlife. That's why she wanted to kill him. She was like, oh, it's time for us to be together. And it's like, wow.
You told me an interesting fact about Stephen King about this.
Oh, yeah. This was a combination of all of Stephen King's scariest fans. That's what he said. He said, like, if he were to combine them all into one person, they'd be Annie Wilkes.
That's how he kind of got that villain.
He also said Annie Wilkes is one of his favorite characters ever that he's written.
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
He met all those people.
Yeah, and combine them. And he said there's just like anytime he would keep writing, like as he was kept writing his book, he said there was just so much depth to Annie that he kept finding. Yeah, there's so much depth to her. Like there's so many like small things about how she thinks there's gonna be an afterlife and how she's
a serial killer.
She's a serial killer, but she's an angel of death type serial killer, right? She she tries to save people by killing them. That's what nurse serial killers generally are.
That's fucking insane.
That's the reason why she killed I mean, I don't know if they said it or if she said it, but I know for a fact that's the reason why she saved those babies, because it's hell on earth and might as well send them to heaven. It's that sort of shit. That's the sort of mindset. That's why she thinks she's going to be with him afterwards. And the fact that she's so meticulous, she knew he was walking around just because the penguin was facing the wrong direction.
Oh, God.
stuff like that.
Also, it's like this was her dream. She was like, she was never gonna act on it and do anything to him.
Mm-hmm.
But her dream was, man, if something ever happened to him and I could save him.
Yeah, he owes me a debt. He owes me a debt. That's, I mean, and you know, he had to do it. He had to do it. He had to write the whole. I can't believe he wrote. That's awesome that he wrote a whole book and then set it on fire in front of her. That's pretty awesome.
Fucking great, and that's how he kills. He was able to kill her with that.
Yeah, just dropped the typewriter on her head. He should have picked up the typewriter a couple more times.
Oh, that typewriter should have coming down like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, until
I'm crushing her head.
Yeah, if I'm in that situation, I'm not until I know she's dead for sure do I stop and be like, all right, I'm done.
And then I deal with that PTSD later.
Yeah, I think this whole situation, I'm already like so far into the PTSD that I'm like, well, hey, I'm gonna survive this.
I'm smashing this woman's
head. Yeah.
God, I also respect the artist in him that this nigga is an artist and he didn't want to. He could make billions off that story.
Yeah,
literal billions, and he was like, "Man, I'm good. It ain't even worth it."
Yeah, it's so much. It's so much. I'll tell it before I die, on some like I gotta get this shit off my chest type thing. But I don't need. I don't need to make the money off of it. No, that's what I would do if I were him. I'd be like, I don't know. You guys get the story when I'm dead, so I don't have to relive it over and over again.
So you better hope I don't die on some Kobe shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I could give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't tell the story, it's like I could care less.
Yeah,
but
who cares?
If I'm on some deathbed shit where I got the time, all right, I'll give it to somebody.
She got away with murdering all those kids too.
Mm-hmm. That's a bad bitch.
Yeah, she is a villain.
That's a bad bitch, bro. God damn, she's an asshole.
She played it well. She was just so good.
Yeah, I thought James Caan was good too. James. James and Buster.
The three main. I mean, James.
You only needed 3 people. Also, that makes it one setting. You only need 3 people.
Yeah, he was great. Little Buster Rell was amazing.
Amazing.
You could be,
his wife was funny.
His wife, he was like easygoing sheriff. Like you really felt it.
But he was smart.
Yeah,
and he figured it out.
He did figure it out.
And of course, the FBI would call it a suicide because they're just like, oh, this guy's so famous.
Yeah,
this is so much.
Yeah, we'll just wait for it to thaw and find his body
and then deal with all that.
Yeah,
and then it's like,
he was like something's up. Something's up. But he was the most believable. He was like, oh man, they could have just gotten a small town sheriff. That's what it felt like. He was like, damn, this guy is an amazing actor.
Yeah, he was great.
He's like a mix of what's it called? Lil Rel, and then you watch The Shining?
The movie The Shining?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind.
You've seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. You've never seen it. Wow.
Yeah, that's on your list.
Is it? We gotta add it now.
Be.
Yeah, it should be now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, he's like a character in The Shining. But
interesting.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there at this point.
I don't know what The Shining's about.
Really?
I'm assuming the sun.
Wow. That's very interesting. All right. Beaners, this is your intermission right now.
Before we get into the episode you are here for, really quick, thank you for listening.
Yes,
we love you.
We do. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Rate and review this podcast on iTunes.
Please rate and review. That stuff matters. We could use the help, and we would appreciate it.
Yeah, tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it.
Tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it. You keep going back and listening to old episodes. That's how we know you love it. We appreciate that.
And follow us on Instagram at @SpoilTheBeans, and then you can find our individual Instagrams. We're linked on everything. Follow
Derek
us on
Poston, Sanamad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Greg Scamato for making our theme music. If you want some more samples from him or maybe help from him, check out gregcanhelp.com.
Yep.
Yeah. And now back to your future presentation. Hey, guys.
Oh, man.
Welcome back.
Diarrhea.
Yep. We've all had it.
Not me.
Really?
Never.
Oh, man. You don't know what you're missing out on.
What do you mean I don't know what I'm missing out on?
Wow, that is a common human experience that everyone can bond over.
Not me.
And the fact that you don't means like, man, that's a whole side of the world, whole side of jokes that just mean nothing to you.
Well, I don't get them. Every time I hear a diarrhea joke, I go, why isn't that person having regular poops?
Yeah, and I know, and I feel sad for you. If you've never had diarrhea, I feel sad for you.
Hey, I feel sad for you guys who never have a good hard stool every time.
You know what? That's not what life's about. Life's not about having a hard stool every time.
You know what life is about, Hassan? I know what life's about.
What?
Following Darren Bates on Instagram.
Oh, that's what it is about. Yeah.
It's about that. It's not about soft poops. It's not about hard poops.
Yeah.
It's about A man named Darren Bates.
DARENBATES. Darren Bates. Follow him on Instagram. Westland_son56.
That is his Instagram handle.
But you can find him. We follow him on Instagram. We talk about him. Search him up. Follow him. Say the Beans sent you.
Go look up the Lean on Me episode of the Spoil the Beans podcast, the podcast you're listening to right now.
Yeah.
Stop listening to this episode. Go listen to the Lean on Me episode, and then you'll have more context into everything that was just said.
Yes. So follow Darren Bates on Instagram. He's got diarrhea sometimes too.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, man. We hope you guys are doing well out there, man.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for listening. Pandemic or not, you're still listening to us, and we appreciate it. And I know you're coming for the facts and the answers and the COVID stats. And as always, we give them at the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
New listeners, just so you know, we give all of our COVID stats, which are always accurate, at the end of every podcast.
You're like, I don't know the truth about this pandemic. We have it, but we will share it with you after the movie.
Because we do what we want.
Yep.
Hassan?
Yeah.
I wanted that to sink in.
Yeah.
On this podcast, if you guys ever decide, I just want y'all to know something too for the future. This is some play this clip back in 10 years. Whenever you try to cancel me and him, just know you fucking never will. You never will. You fucking never play this shit back when they try. Because you never will. Yeah, he says the N-word. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, every joke we've said it. Fucking kids. Yep, made fun of that. Made fun of fucking all the racist shit. Made fun of all you dirty fucking Asians and Mexicans. All of you. Play that part back on my apology, because this is my apology about how I will never fucking apologize. Never. Never. And you know why I'm not worried about it? Because I don't fuck kids. And hopefully I don't murder someone.
Yeah, I was going to say, fast forward to 10 years now, you're just on a murder streak of Florida State sorority girls. Yep. It's like, oh, God.
But I'm still going to be like, hey, play this back. Nigga, the podcast was still funny. You're not canceling me for this. You will never bro, you're not going to troll us at any point ever, because we will come back all day, every day. We don't give a fuck. We're poor. So even when I'm rich, bro, when I'm rich, nigga, right there. Middle fingers up. I give no fucks. So just so you know, if they ever try to play us back for something that we said on this shit, I'm going to say, go listen to the Passion of the Christ episode.
That's not even the worst episode.
Exactly, but I was
in terms of shit we've said.
I'd say go listen to that and then go watch one of the million 9/11 sketches we've done.
Oh yeah, or the million times I've
joked about slavery.
Yeah, said the most racist shit of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fucks given here, dog, and that's what Spoil the Beans Productions is all about. And hopefully we'll be able to bring more other people's versions of go fuck yourself kind of comedy.
Maybe.
That's our plan.
That's one day.
That's our plan. Hassan Ahmad.
Yes.
You're officially a gay man.
Nope.
And that's amazing.
Nope.
But that's not about... This isn't about that.
Nope.
And it can't always be about that, because that'd be ridiculous. But today, what I think it should be about is you telling me what you think happens in the movie you've never seen, because that is what this podcast is. It's a bunch of movies you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me what you think happens in this particular one? Madagascar?
Well, this is going to be a fun one. It's time I've seen this movie. It's about these animals that live in a zoo, and they're like, oh, this sucks. We're in prison, pretty much. Oh, yay. Hey, oh, no. Oh, and so there's two parts to this movie, right? The first part is them escaping the zoo. You have your lion.
Do you know who's in it?
I know Chris Rock is in it. I know David Schwimmer's in it. I think Ben Stiller is in it. Pretty sure it's Ben Stiller. And then others. They escape the zoos, and they use the help of the penguins, which are the super funny ones in this movie, probably. They get shipped out. They get to Madagascar. They find a way to Madagascar, and then they're like, "Oh shit, this is way harder than being in the wild's way harder than it seems." And they sort of have to like find their place in the new world as well. So it's like an escape. It's like escape at the first part, and then learning how to fit in the second part. It's a 2-part movie.
Oh, like that's the climax of that.
Yeah.
And that's your Madagascar.
That's my Madagascar.
You're kind of right. You're mainly wrong. I would say you are 75% wrong, 25% right.
All right, that's better than normal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
But that's how much wrong you are, though.
Okay.
I wanted you to thoroughly know that.
Okay. I don't know if you meant for that to hurt me, but I'm usually 100% wrong. So 75% wrong is like, hey, I'm fucking doing well.
You're the best. It sucks that we're going to replace you one day, but we will.
Yeah, nope. Not going to replace me.
Dude, we've already voted secretly. Trust me, you have not heard about that vote.
Okay.
You didn't hear about it. I put it in my Instagram story, but I didn't let you see it.
And who would you replace me with?
Me and the Bean Nation are talking about it now.
Okay. And you think all these people you're interviewing haven't seen Madagascar?
You'd be surprised what Kumail Nanjiani has not seen, my friend.
God damn it!
So why don't you just relax?
I didn't know Kumail was on the ticket for this.
Yeah, so you just do good. Why don't you do good this episode and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, what a step up from a Marvel movie to spoil the beans. I can see why he would want the job.
You can finally say the N-word, dude. Everybody wants the job.
Yeah, that's true. He's been waiting. If I can tell by his tweets recently, he's angry.
That nigga is mad about the mask, bro.
Yeah, he is mad.
He wants to say nigga.
Yeah.
He wants to call anyone without a mask a nigger, for
And
sure.
I think this is the platform for him to do that.
Oh, bro, come on over.
Yeah.
Camille, come on over. Come on over, baby.
Stay away from my job.
Credits roll.
Mm-hmm.
As free as the wind blows. Oh, we see a zebra swinging like Tarzan through the trees.
Okay.
Right? And we see penguins singing, as free. Right? And the zebra is jumping in slow-mo as the credits are rolling. And then we see a lion kind of sneaking up behind him, like tiptoeing him.
Yeah.
Up behind him to surprise him. And he goes like, surprise! And he knocks the zebra out of the dream, and he was really on a treadmill.
Okay.
He knocks him off his treadmill, right? And the zebra is
Chris Rock.
Christopher Rockathan.
Yeah. Lion's Ben Stiller?
Lion is the lead of the movie, Mr. Benjamin
Stiller.
Stillboy.
Okay.
Stillborn. Is it Stillborn?
Stiller.
Whatever.
Stillborn.
Stillborn.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, come on.
Benjamin Stillborn. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Marty. I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Marty's the zebra. I wanted to
Yeah.
wish you, and he's like, come on, there's something in my teeth. I need your help. Right? And then he's like, well, Dr. Marty is at your service. Mm-hmm. So he opens up his mouth, and then he pulls out a snow globe. He's like, happy birthday, buddy. He's like, oh, man, you all right, Alex. You all right. And it's a globe with Alex the lion posing in it.
Okay.
All right? So it's
Okay.
a globe with himself in it.
And Chris Rock is Marty.
Chris Rock's Marty.
Okay.
He goes, wow, Marty, you're 10 years old. 1 decade. The big 1-0. How does it feel? And then you see Marty, he gets real sad. And he's like, man, another year's come and gone. And I just stand over here. And then I eat grass over there. And what does life even mean? I'm just stuck in this little cage.
He's having a midlife crisis, huh?
Oh, dude, don't we all?
Yeah.
So he throws, and then Ben Stiller goes, hey, you got to throw out the old act. You got to improvise, man. You got to make it fresh. Oh, you got to have fun. And then Chris Rock's like, okay, I can do fresh. Fresh, I think I could do. Ding, 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 ding. The bell's like ringing, like the zoo is opening.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, the people, Marty. The people coming. Gloria, get up. And he goes and he wakes up this hippo. Come on, the people. And she's like, 10 more minutes. The hippo, Gloria, is Jada Pinkett-Smith.
Okay.
She's other lead. So 4, it's 4.
4. Yeah. Oh, wait. And then David Trim was the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's going on with Jada Pinkett right now? You see she's trending?
No, I didn't see she sent. Why is she trending?
She's trending because you know who August Alsina is. You remember him? He had a big run. He blew up. He's an R&B singer. He blew up. He had a little run, like maybe I'd say between 2015 to 16 to 2017, 18.
Okay.
All right, and then he kind of disappeared. He kind of went away. I was like, where'd he go?
Mm-hmm.
So it came out today that he's been dating Jada Pinkett-Smith for 2 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting,
right? Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Jada's denying all allegations, but it's definitely 100%. Like I watched the interview, the nigga's for sure not lying because it's not like he's saying it in a mean way or any way or any way for clout.
Right.
He's like just like she's asking like what's been going on? You kind of disappeared, and he was like, I fell in love with Jada Pinkett-Smith. And bro, he got introduced to the family by Jaden. Check this out. Got introduced to the family by Jaden, right? The son. The son brings him in because he's like, hey, there's this new hot R&B singer. He's awesome. I like him. He comes over, he visits the family. Jaden's feeling him. Jaden will have an open relationship.
Yes.
Motherfucker has a sit down with Will Smith, and Will Smith is like, hey, man, lets him know what it is. My wife's into you. All that. You have my blessing to fuck my wife, Jada Pinkett-Smith. Okay? This is, bro, I'm not making this shit up, bro.
Okay.
All right? He fucking dates Jada Pinkett-Smith for the last 2 years. Falls in love. Is according to him, falls head over heels in love.
Right.
They go to the BET Hip Hop Award show together. He goes on family vacations with him.
Crazy.
The hip hop industry, the reason he stopped making music is because everybody was like, oh my God, what a fucking weirdo. Like he's in some weird Hollywood shit.
Yes.
As he's just like falling in love over this woman who's, first off, I think is the most badass woman in the part of the story. Is Jada Pinkett-Smith.
Yeah.
That she is like, yeah, dude, I get side dick.
Mm-hmm. Will probably fucking fucks whoever he wants to fuck.
Or he doesn't. Who knows? It's funnier if he doesn't to me.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm fine with this. I'm over it. No, I mean, Will has his home probably share.
I fuck money.
Yeah. But yeah, I get it. If they're both down with it, I don't see the problem.
But the world blew up and they're all talking shit about him. Like how weird they all are and you know what's funny? I'm against you on this one, world. Trending Twitter world, as I usually am.
But Jada is denying it?
Yeah, Jada is denying it.
That means that's part of their agreement that like, hey, we don't talk about this publicly.
Yeah. No, this is, and Sam had a good point. This is what I think happened too.
Yeah.
I was listening to the interview and I was like, this is just my take, nigga. You fell in love, because I've been there. You fell in love with somebody that's got somebody. And they told you what it was up front. Time went by. You really felt like you know?
Yeah.
To the point where like you probably were like, oh man, maybe she'll leave him. And she's like, no, we're not.
No, I'm leaving Will Smith for you.
We have kids.
Yeah.
We're also we bro, if they talk about it, like if Will already knows what she does, you can't, clearly the foundation is strong.
Yeah, you're not gonna win her over.
I think it's what you said. They was like, hey, we don't talk about this shit. And then I think the Smiths today are going, man, we're just gonna deny this because you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And we don't care because it's not like they're not gonna cancel us because we have a weird sex life.
Yeah, that's a good point. Nothing illegal about it. Nothing. It's just like, hey, we like fucking other people sometimes. And the deal is, we just don't talk about it in public. And I think he's
unless you're gonna be a little bitch about it.
Yeah, I think he's about to find out like, oh, she don't love me like I love her. I think he's about to find that out real quick.
I think that's why he's talking. And now he wasn't hateful. His thing came out of a lot of places of love, but the hateful thing I think is talking about it in the first place. Even though in his head he was like, I gotta tell my truth and all this shit. I'm watching it and I'm just like, nigga, that bitch fucked you up. That bitch fucked you up. This is also what I don't like about it, bro. And I know this is unfair. But you also have an album coming out.
Oh, okay.
I do believe you, though.
Okay.
I do 100% believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I literally 100% believe you. But you have an album coming out, and I think, I think you were supposed to shut the fuck up. And you thought it wasn't something that it was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, these niggas been in Hollywood, bro. You fucking with the Smiths. You will die if you talk too much. Fucking with the Smiths. That's the Clintons.
Yeah. That's a little, kind of a dark energy you don't want to fuck with. There is a little bit of darkness.
There's some shit going on, bro.
Yeah.
With them niggas, and I mean that in a positive way. I don't even mean like, I just mean like by dark. Like, are they doing anything illegal? No. But do you want to fuck with them? Absolutely not. Of course they deny it. What you think she was gonna come out and be like, oh, I had feelings for you too? No, bro, this bitch is Cersei, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking with some Lannisters, nigga. Them niggas are 30 steps ahead of you. But I thought interesting, fun little topic for you.
Crazy.
Right? To all the beaners out there, every once in a while we'll do, I guess what? Current events.
Current events. Oh, before we get to the next event, R.I.P. Carl Reiner.
Oh, nigga, R.I.P. Carl Reiner.
Yeah, it's wild.
We just did his son's movie.
We just did, Misery was a Rob Reiner movie.
And me and Hassan talk about you and Mel Brooks all the time, man. Your friendship, that shit is like something that we want one day, bro.
Yeah.
To be still best homies with, and my nigga, after a 90-year career, we worked together on projects. We didn't work together on projects. We got to root for each other, work together. You know what I'm saying? You get to just, and then you're still getting dinner together. You know, niggas was getting dinner together 2 days ago, bro. That's awesome. 2 fucking days ago with their Black Lives Matter shirts, they were getting fucking dinner or lunch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
So, man, shout out to Mel Brooks, bro. Sorry you lost your homie. That shit must fucking suck.
It must
I
suck.
can't imagine.
It must suck, but at the same time, I think when you're that old too, there's a level of pride to it. If it's like, damn, we did this for 90 years. It's about time. It's about time we start going. I mean, I'm sure Mel Brooks is like, damn.
It's sad. Yeah, you're sad and you're glad your friends are not in pain anymore too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that. But also just remembering all the good times.
70 years worth, those two. Fucking crazy. They created some iconic shit.
God, so much iconic shit. And I loved, bro, and also Carl Reiner, bro. And my favorite thing, man, that nigga was amazing in the Oceans movie.
He was.
That nigga was amazing in the Oceans movie, bro. He's such a key factor in those movies.
Saul, was that his name?
Saul Goodman.
Was it Saul Goodman?
No, not Saul Goodman. I'm thinking of fucking Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Saul. His name was Saul.
His name was Saul, though. His name was Saul. Saul Goodman's Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Jada Pinkett's a hippo. Let's get serious here. Jada Pinkett is a hippo.
Let's get back to what we came for, right, guys?
Yeah.
Melman, wake up, Melman. No, I'm calling in sick today, guys. Melman's David Schwimmer.
He's the giraffe?
He's the giraffe.
Okay.
And he goes and they're like, what? Melman, you can't call in sick. No, guys, seriously, I found another brown spot on my shoulder. I can't. Mm-hmm. Melman, come on. It's just in your head. He's like, and then he just starts going off. He's clearly a Jewish hypochondriac.
Yeah, he's a Jewish giraffe.
Jewish?
A JG.
Giraffe who has to wash his hands 10 times. You know those.
Yeah.
We see the monkeys. There's one that's really smart, and then there's one that's deaf, and that's signing, right? And then they announce on the speaker, like, Alex, the lion. And Alex comes out, and he's posing, and there's fireworks. Roar! And the crowd's going crazy. He's roaring like that. Roar!
Yeah.
Like, ah! Right? Marty's excited, and he's, like, doing cool, like, tricks and shit. The hippo's killing it. Melman's just getting an MRI. He's not doing anything.
Yeah, hilarious.
The penguins are standing there, and the head penguin's like, just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave, right? And then he tells one penguin, it's like, boss, what about me? What should I do? Just look cute and cuddly, Teddy. He's like, today, we blow this dump. Aye, aye, Skipper. The Skipper, the head penguin, is also the nigga who directed the movie.
Oh, really?
Got his name, yeah.
Okay. Is that Kowalski? Is that his name is that his character name? Is Kowalski?
I don't know if I think he's Skipper, and there is another one that's Kowalski.
Kowalski, okay.
I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Kowalski's a great name for a penguin.
Oh my God. Dude, the penguins are the minions.
Right. They're like the funny
Literally
part
the
in the funny
minions.
part. Okay.
Like literally, I was watching them like, oh, this is the minions.
Okay.
This is where they got that
The
concept of like the funny thing in the funny thing.
In the funny thing, yeah.
And like they're almost their own world, but they still interact in the movie, but they're almost their own world.
Yeah, that's what the vibe I got from the penguins, that they were in their own world.
I mean, that's why they got their own TV show.
They did have their own TV show.
I mean, and yo, bro, I've seen it a couple times. Funny as shit.
I remember watching a couple episodes too and being like, this is good.
This is funny.
This is good.
The penguins are funny, dude.
Penguins are funny. Militant penguins is a funny concept.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Yeah, and they're so small and they're so incapable. They're like birds that can't fly. So to make them these militant things is pretty hilarious.
Grab one of the penguins. Grab the penguin.
I'll grab from my phone.
Grab that guy. No, the bow tie, because he can stand.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Boom.
So, there's a penguin on the desk. So go watch the podcast, motherfuckers.
So the penguins are
Marty.
cute.
So you used to cut back to Marty, and he's like doing fart noises and shit, and the kids are loving it. And then he's like, "I'll be here all week, guys. I'll be here tomorrow, the next day. Matter of fact, I'll be here my whole goddamn life." Yay! Right, and you can tell he's like feeling it,
right?
And then right then one of the penguin pops up from underground, and he's like, "Hello." And he's like, "Hey, you speaking the English?" He's like, "Yeah, I speaking the. Where is this? Chris Rock's like, Manhattan. Dang, we're still in New York, boys. And he's like, he looks up at him and goes, can you keep a secret? And the zebra's like, yeah. He's like, you ever see a penguin running free in New York City? No. Exactly. It's not natural. Some whacked out conspiracy. So where are you guys going to go? We're going to Antarctica, the wild. And then they all disappear and leave, right? And then they come back up and they go, you didn't see anything, right? And then Marty's like, yeah, right. Yes, sir, of course. No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. And then you see Alex. He's finishing, killing it, and the crowd's going nuts as they're leaving. That night, they're getting like these fancy meals brought into them with like these fancy chefs, right? And, Melman's got like pills and shit. And he's like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. And Alex has a bunch of steaks, and they're just having a good time. Right. That night, cut to, they're hanging and they're all giving Marty birthday gifts. And they're singing happy birthday to him, happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey.
Oh, and you act
smell like one too. God, you were never a kid. So they ask, like, go ahead, Marty, make a wish. And they hold up a cake, and he thinks. And then he makes a big old wish. And they're like, what'd you wish for? He's like, man, I can't tell y'all that. It's bad luck. Y'all know that. Oh, come on, tell us, Marty. Come on, Marty, tell us. Tell us what could happen. Tell us. All right. I wished I could go to the wild. And they all like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's fucking crazy.
Jesus.
Fuck you, Marty. Fuck you.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think they were that intense
fucking
about it.
goddamn it, Marty.
You
And they're freaking out.
cocksucker.
You cocksucking Jew. Black son of a bitch. Put a knee on him for 9 minutes. They were saying crazy shit.
Jesus.
That's what they said.
All right, you're right. I can't get mad at you for the movie.
Thank you. It's like the Gook situation.
Yes, it is like that's what we call Platoon, actually, in the house. We call it the Gook situation.
Woo, we're having fun on this one, huh, boys?
Yeah.
And girls. Everyone listen. And New Zealanders. You fucking people, too, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Do you hobbits over there?
You fucking weird hobbits. Stop being so short. So they go, what are you talking about? You psychotic? You psychotic? We can't go. And he goes, the penguins are going. And they all go, the penguins? Marty, the penguins are psychotic. We all know that. I like the idea of the zoo being like, don't fuck with the penguins.
Yeah,
the
penguins
niggas is like,
yeah, they're on some shit.
on some like militant Antifa shit. You don't fuck with them. So Marty's like, man, I need wide open spaces. Dude, I need to go somewhere else. And then he's like, but I just don't know where to go. And then Melman's like, I'm sure I've heard they had wide open spaces in Connecticut. He's like, really? Where's Connecticut? And he's like, all you do is literally hop on the train. And he tells him like the exact train how to get there.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa. And then Marty goes, it doesn't bother any of you guys that you don't know anything of life outside of this zoo? And the gang's like, fucking hell no, nigga. This shit is
Sweet.
A1.
Yeah.
None of us even know what predators are.
No fear. Everything is like.
You want to go in jail.
Yeah. You're performing.
Maybe it is a little dark.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? Thanks, guys. Thanks for the party. And then he gets on his treadmill again. He's all sad. And Gloria looks at Alex. She's like, Alex, go over there and talk to him. He is your best friend. Go do it. And he's like, all right. So Alex walks over and he's like, hey, come on, man. It doesn't get any better than this. We're in New York. I mean, look up. Even the one star is out tonight. And they look up. And then Marty goes, helicopter. And the star's like, flies off. And so he goes,
yeah, I guess being in a zoo would be like if you were in quarantine for your whole life, but people came and looked at you.
yeah, and you had to perform.
Yeah. And they'd be like, oh, I can't leave. Ooh.
But the government does like feed you and like pay your rent and like all the things.
Yeah.
But you're like, I don't like this.
I don't think that's that great.
So Alex is like, man, look. No, he goes, Alex, I'm 10. My life is over, half over. And I don't even know if I'm a black zebra with white stripes or a white zebra with black stripes. Chris Rock's funny.
Yeah.
That's just, like, he ripped that shit. It's like, damn, that nigga is a comedian. And Marty goes, come on. Alex goes, come on, Marty. Marty, I'm thinking of a song. It's a happy song. Da 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 da. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. We are a great big part of it. You know the words.
Great big part of
Not
it.
actually you.
Oh, okay.
It's the next line of the movie.
I was like, what? I don't think I know the words. I'll try.
Just two little words. New York. And Alex is like, Marty's like, New York. And then all the other, they start singing it together. And the other animal's like, shut up over there. I'm trying to sleep. And then Alex is like, you shut up, Herbert. I'll come over there and knock the turtle off. I'll knock the shell off your back. Yeah, Herbert, you suck. And then they all start going at Herbert. And I like the idea of like, yo, who is this turtle that nobody likes?
No one likes. He's a fucking dick. He's probably trying to sleep.
Sleep with kids.
No, maybe.
So.
Jesus. Good Lord. Why?
Because we're having fun today. We're having fun. So.
Yeah. They tell Herbert to shut up.
Yeah, and then Alex and Marty are like, man, we make a great team. And they're like, right, we do. It's like, you can't. And then Marty goes, well, run off into the wild with me. Come on, let's go, you and me. We can get on the train and be back by the morning. No one will even know. And Alex is like, you're joking. And Marty's like, yeah, I'm joking. I'm just joking. I guess I'll just go to bed. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to hit the sack too. Come on, Marty, it gets better. And Marty goes to bed all sad. Hours pass. Alex is dreaming of steaks. And then Melvin wakes him up. Hey, wake up. What? Marty's gone. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I looked over. He's not over there. So they start looking for him. And they're like, where the fuck did he go? They're panicking. And they go, Connecticut. And they're like, oh, he wouldn't. He's like, oh, I know he would. Well, we got to call somebody. So they pick up the phone. Alex calls 911. And he's like, oh, my God, excuse me, police. We got a missing animal. Whoop, whoop. We don't know where he's going. We think he's taking the train to Connecticut. Cut to, you see the police station, and they just hear, roar, roar, roar. And he's like, that's a good joke, dog. That's A1 writing. Come on.
It's funny that he thought 911 would help him.
Also, it's funny that this nigga is like really saying shit. Yeah. And the cop is like, the fuck? Oh, it's good stuff. So,
looking for Marty.
Yeah. The Alex, he hangs up and he's like, we got to go after him. He's like, he's probably lost and he's cold and confused. So poor Marty. Cut to Marty. You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. And then everybody's looking at him on the street. And this one woman walks by in a striped zebra shirt, and he's like, "What's up?"
Is it daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Okay.
Remember, they were gonna break out and come back by morning.
Oh yeah.
So Gloria busts through the bricks right in the zoo. They're like, we're gonna go after him. And then as they leave, the monkeys are like, man, nigga, fuck this shit. They break out too.
Yeah.
So they get on the subway, and everyone on the subway, of course, freaks the fuck out. They scream, take off running. Marty talks. You cut to Marty, right, and he's talking to a horse, like a cop horse. And the cop horse is like, you want to go? Are you trying to get to Connecticut? You're gonna take two blocks east, make a right. You're gonna head to Grand Central Station. That's what you're looking for. All right, thanks a lot, officer. And he walks off, and then the camera pans up to the cop on top of the horse. And he's like, yeah, there's a fucking zebra right here. He's standing right in front of me. And then I swear to God, the cop goes, can I shoot it? Well, okay, then. I'm going to need some backup. Woo, police.
Yeah, wow. They nailed that one, huh?
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, I guess the only difference is that a real cop wouldn't have asked permission to shoot.
That's funnier.
Yeah, he would have just been like, oh, it's time to shoot.
That's so funny.
It's a black horse.
So on the subway that they get to Grand Central Station, right? Alex and everybody. Marty's walking into. Mm-hmm. Alex comes up the stairs and he's like running and screaming. You see people running like running away from him. He's like, guys, calm down, it's fine. And as everybody runs away and screams, this super old lady like walks up, and then she just starts beating the shit out of Alex. And he's like, lady, stop, lady. And then she pepper sprays him. Lady, what is wrong with you? And then she's like kicking his ass more. You're a bad kitty. Bam. Right? So finally they see Marty and they tackle him, and Marty's like, what are you guys doing here? And they're like, we're getting you out of here. Are you okay? What was wrong with you? And he's like, I'm fine. And he's like, oh, Alex is like, okay, he's fine. How could you do this to us, Marty? How can you do this? We had a perfect life and you ruined it. Don't ever do this to us again. And right then the police all come busting in. And it's like so many police. And then the penguins, you see a paper drop, and it's all four of the penguins. And they're like, we've been ratted out, boys. Cute and cuddly. And they all start like smiling.
Yeah.
Looking like penguins. So they catch the monkeys, and the monkeys are like dressed up in like a trench coat and shit.
That's funny.
And so Alex is trying to talk to everybody, and like the police like are just hearing lion roars.
Yeah.
And then the guy just shoots him in the butt with a dart, right? And he goes, "Wow, I feel weird," and he starts like tripping. And he looks at his friends and he's like, "I love you guys." And then it spins like a kaleidoscope. And then you hear, "Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew?" And he's like going through all this trippy shit.
Oh, so he's like tripping. He's high.
The
He is
Candyman,
high.
bro, going through all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the Candyman can. And finally, like, he passes out, and then he wakes up, and he sees, like, people cheering. And he's in a box, and he's like, "What is going on?" And you see a reporter in front of him saying how he's going to be let free and back into the wild where he belongs, whoop-de-whoop. And then he, like, wakes up, and he's like, "Wait, what?" And then everybody's like, "Ah, he's awake!" And then just, like, a million darts come in.
Yeah.
And then he looks at his hand, and he's like, "Oh, come on. Who can take a sunrise?"
He gets high again, baby.
And so the next time he wakes up in a box.
Okay.
He's like, no, not the box. They can't transfer me. No, I can't breathe. The walls are closing in. No. And then you hear, "Alex, are you there? Marty!" And then you see Marty's in the next box next to him.
Right.
"Oh, Marty." And you hear, Gloria, Melman. And they're all like in 4 boxes right next to each other. Like, "Oh, guys, we're all okay." And then Melman's like, "Oh, guys, it's fine. We're just getting MRIs." I'm like, "No, Melman, we're not in the zoo. This is a transfer." "A transfer? What about my pills? Guys, my Medicaid. I'm not going HMO." Our government, huh? So,
Oh man, I just want to say,
go ahead, Bob.
real quick, healthcare makes zero fucking sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Makes zero fucking sense. Whoever thinks this system is a great system
Go fuck yourself.
is fucking insane.
Go fuck yourself.
Is fucking insane.
Give everybody healthcare, man. What do you
Yeah.
live once? You in your head, what? Everybody should go fuck themselves. God, what's wrong with y'all?
But it's even like, I don't have bad healthcare. I don't have the best healthcare. I don't have bad healthcare.
No one should not have it.
Yeah.
You should be able to walk into a hospital and get healthcare.
But what's crazy is I'm paying X amount for healthcare, and I still don't know what's covered and what's not, and like if I need to run a test, so yada yada yada. Because I had like a stomach issue recently, and
Yep.
like the guy was like, "All right, we got to run this test. Is important to run, but we don't know if your healthcare will cover it." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? I pay $300 a month. That should cover that should cover everything.
It should.
That should cover everything. The fuck are you talking about? "Oh, we have the best system in the world." No, clearly we don't. Clearly we don't. Anyways. So
You gotta eat the rich, guys.
yeah, I mean, it's the only, like, that's the thing. It's like, I thought about this too. It's like, well, people talk about like, oh, because back when there was like looting and shit, they're like, "Oh, we gotta save these small businesses." No, what y'all should have done is if you were gonna loot, you go to all these healthcare companies like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and HealthNet, and find their headquarters and just burn everything in their headquarters.
Yep.
That's what you should have done. And I'm not saying you should do it, but I
All
wouldn't
these
be
credit
mad.
places too.
Yeah, all the credit card
Banks.
places, banks, go in there and burn them to the ground. Now, should you do it?
Yes.
Legally? No.
Oh.
Would we be mad? Absolutely not. Are we encouraging it? That's for you to decide. This is like the Bible. It's up for your interpretation.
Interpretation. It's a podcast. We're all just goofing.
Yeah.
Just goofs.
Yeah.
They're just goofs, guys.
We're having fun, and if you want to burn down like healthcare or credit card places, that's your prerogative.
Remember? I said earlier, we're having fun on this.
We're having fun. Yeah.
Now you on board?
Yes, I'm on board.
So the Marty and everyone, they start arguing over whose fault it is, and
Right.
and he's like, "Man, I didn't, we shouldn't have came after you." And they start like, as they're arguing, the camera pans back, and they're on a huge ship, a gigantic ship.
Mm-hmm.
So we see the penguins, and they poke their head out their little box, and they ask the monkeys, "Hey, can you read?" And then the one monkey's like, "No, I can't, but Phil can." And then the monkey who does sign gets up, and he's like, they tell him to read this, and he reads it, and he signs that they're all heading to Kenya.
Right.
They're heading to Africa, right? And the penguin's like, "Africa, that ain't gonna fly. Rico!" And then the penguin busts him out. Cut to like, dum 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 dum. And you see the penguins James Bonding their way through the ship.
Hilarious.
They're knocking niggas out, bro. They knock the captain out, like all kind of shit. So Marty and Alex, they start bumping each other's boxes like hard as shit, arguing at each other, and it knocks everybody's straps loose.
Right.
That are holding them together.
Okay.
So the penguins like override the codes, and they slap the shit out of the captain a couple times, and then they turn the ship.
Okay.
Right, we're heading south, and it knocks, when they turn the ship, it knocks, because they're not strapped down, it knocks the gang all the way off the ship.
Oh, wow.
So now they're in the ocean. And then Alex is like, no, guys, Marty. And they're like, Alex, Marty. And then you see all 4 of their boxes drifting apart.
Okay, that's wild.
Yeah, he didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, a little scary.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
He falls asleep. He wakes up, his box is like tumbling now, and then boom, it cracks open and he's on the beach. Right? And he sees like force, and he's like, ah! And he yells, and he runs along the beach going, Marty, Gloria, Melman. Right? And then he finally sees a box with like legs. So
right.
It's Melman, like a tall box.
Okay.
And he's like, Melman. He tries to pull him out, and then he sees Gloria come on the ship, and her box like busts open all like Melman's box, and then they see like Marty comes surfing in on dolphins. That's right, y'all. And like they land, and then they go Marty and Alex, and then dun 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 dun. You know that song?
Oh yeah,
dun
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 dun dun dun.
Marty, Alex, dun 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 dun, and Marty's like Alex, and then you see Alex go Marty, and he's like Alex, Marty, and his fists come up. Oh, sugar honey iced tea, Alex, and now they're like running away from each other with that song. And then so they're fighting. Right? And Gloria grabs him. She's like, stop. We're all safe and sound. And Melman's like, I think I know where we are. White beaches, big blue ocean.
Long Island.
Beautiful trees. This is San Diego.
Okay.
This is the San Diego Zoo, guys. And Marty's like, I like it. And Alex like, this is stupid. I hate San Diego, right? And then and Gloria's like, oh, shut up, both of you. We're just going to go find where we need to check in. We'll get our rooms. Everything will be fine. So Alex is like complaining, like, oh my God, I'm going to have to compete with Shamu. I'm going to be run out of this business, And they're like, oh, come on, Alex. Marty didn't intend for this. And he's like, they're arguing more. And then right then Alex hears some music. It's like, oh, music. And they start running closer. And Alex is getting like tripped up by everything in the jungle. It's just fucking them up. And they finally get close and they see a party going on. Right? And they look at each other like, all right, let's make a good impression on the people. And they open up the leaves. And it's a bunch of lemurs.
Right.
And they're turning the fuck up.
Right.
And you see the head lemur get up. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. He likes to
move it.
He like to move it. I like to move it. She like to move it. She like to
move it.
And then you see the head lemur, which is, do you know who the head lemur is?
King something.
King Julian.
Sacha
Baron Cohen.
Oh, shit.
Hey, everybody, party. Welcome to King Julian's party. You guys know I love all the girls. Oh, King Julian love their pretty girls. I love when they move their body. Because when they move their body, I like to shake it. Physically fit. Physically fit. That's how I like the girls physically fit. Yo, that nigga is on a million, bro.
I can't imagine what it was like around elementary schools around the time this came out.
Oh, dude. I like to move it.
That was been huge in elementary school.
Oh, my God. It was a banger, dog.
Yeah.
Marty's loving it. The lemurs are screaming. And then all of a sudden the lemurs go, the Fusa! The Fusa are attacking. It's the Fusa. You see these small, like little, like kind of lion looking, little like almost hyena looking cats.
Yeah.
And they come and they about to pounce on this one little lemur. And then finally Alex walks up and he's like, oh, excuse me, guys. We all just got from New York and we've been waiting on the beach for hours and I'm not trying to complain, but nobody helped us. And how's it going? He's looking at everybody and they're all kind of looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then he has a spider on his shoulder and he looks at it and the spider's like, well, how'd it do? And he's like, ah! And then when he screams, everyone else just hears like a roar and see his teeth.
Yeah.
And they're like the other little cats run away.
Right.
Right? And then King Julian's like, Maurice, did you see that? Did you see what he did? And then the Maurice lemur, which is Cedric the Entertainer.
Okay, funny.
He's like, oh my God, he scared the Fusa away. What do you think they are? And then he's like, they're aliens. Aliens from another place. Shh, let's listen to them. Everyone be quiet so we can hear them. Shh, be quiet. Oh, including me. Who's making that noise? Oh shit, that was me again. Sorry. Yo, Sacha Baron Cohen's so funny, fool.
He really is.
So, you see what he did recently?
Didn't he go to...
He went to like a rally and sang the Wuhan flu song. Let's all get the Wuhan flu, bro. That shit.
I mean, you hear why they stopped his show? Do you remember why they stopped his show?
Because he broke a real pet into a real pedophile.
They were going to do a real pedophile ring, and they're like, "Oh, we have to shut this down."
That's such bullshit. Also, let you know, like, I'm surprised they haven't killed him.
Yeah, right. It's also like, damn, like it's crazy that you didn't think like, oh, here's this hero. That wasn't the story.
Also, the FBI is full of pedophiles because them niggas ain't doing shit.
No.
So where y'all at, you pedophile ass motherfuckers? And I ain't even in a conspiracy like that because I don't think that has anything to do with pizza. I think, yes, there are pedophiles in the FBI, which is a powerful place to be. And you can do things like
shut down a show for infiltrating a pedophile ring.
Yeah. And because, you're investigating and blah, blah, blah. But really, some of y'all niggas is fucking kids, fool.
Yeah, that's probably what happened with the show, right? It's probably what was on like Showtime or some shit or
Yeah.
HBO. They probably like, oh, the head of HBO was like, oh, I'm in this ring.
It was one of them. Head of Showtime. I think Showtime.
Yeah, head of Showtime was like, oh, I'm in this ring. I gotta shut this down.
Yeah, somebody's
now.
in that ring. Somebody,
Yeah.
It's just like it is what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, do I think it's like a big conspiracy? No, nigga. I think people just fuck kids. God damn. It's also like been going on forever.
Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy.
It's like racism. It just is.
It just is. It exists. You can't stop. Also, you can't stop it. You can't stop it, bro. You can't stop racism. People are going to want to fuck kids. People are going to rape women. You know what I mean? It's like, dudes, people suck. People are going to fucking scam people always.
Yeah.
Scam old people. You know what I mean? It's like some shit is just like, bro, you can't. Bullying. Yeah, your kid's weird. So the other kids in school are going to beat him up for it. Always. Always. Send them to a school where everybody wears the same thing and they all have to wear the same haircut. Somebody's still going to be the odd one out.
Yeah.
And all the other kids are going to be like, man, fucking Jose's Mexican, isn't he? You know what I mean? Like, somebody's just going to, that's what it is. That's why that Jane Elliott blue-eye brown eye experiment's so great. Nigga, it has nothing to do with anything. We just hate. We're humans. We're animals.
Yeah.
We do bad things. We impulse shit. You know? God, if I do end up being like a pedophile, rapist, serial killer, they're gonna play back all this shit.
Yeah, this is like, oh God.
But the ad money you're gonna get, buddy.
Yeah, hey, do what you gotta do, Derek. Help me out.
So, oh God, King Julian's like, I have a plan. To see whether these savage killers are beasts or not. And they throw the tiny lemur out as a sacrifice. Right? And Alex walks up and he's like, hi there. And the little lemur starts crying. And then Gloria's like, oh, come here, baby. And she calms it down. And then King Julian's like, they are just a bunch of pansies. Come on, everybody. And then Maurice goes, there's something about that one with the hairdo, though. He just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, shut up, Maurice. Everybody. Let's go meet the pansies. And so they run up and they're all like, ah! And they're like, presenting our illustrious king, Julian the 13th, Lord of the Lemurs. And this nigga comes out and he's dancing and shit. And he's like, welcome, giant pansies. Bask in my glow. And he sits for a second and they're like, this dude's definitely a squirrel.
Yeah.
And so he goes, you chased away the Fusa. They go, who are the Fusa? He goes, oh, the Fusa are just this group of cats. They always annoy us by trespassing and ruining our parties and ripping our limbs off of our bodies. And then he goes, well, who are you? And he goes, I'm Alex. This is Melman, Marty, and Gloria. And where are you giants from? Oh, we're from New York. Shh. All hail the New York Giants. All hail the New York Giants. All hail the New York Giants. All right, well, thank you, but we just want to know, where are your people? The people. We keep them up there. And they look up, and it's just a dead guy in a parachute.
Oh, good God.
And then King the Lemur's like, don't you love the people? Not a lively bunch, but very, very, like, cooperative. And then he goes, well, do you have any live people? And they're like, live people? If we had live people, it wouldn't be called the wild. And Alex goes, ah! And he runs back to the beach, right? And he goes, I'm swimming back to New York. And they're like, Alex, you can't swim. And he's like, I don't care. I might make it. Alex. And they grab him. And then Marty's dancing around. He's loving it. Cut to the penguins on the ship. They're already 2,500 miles south. And they look at each other and they're like, boys, it's going to be ice cold sushi for breakfast. Yeah. And they cheers and they pop champagne, right?
Right.
So Melman writes his will in the sand and he builds his own grave. And Marty's like, come on, guys. this is for the best. It's gonna be fine. And right then, Melman and Alex start blaming Marty, and even Gloria does. And Alex draws a line in the sand. That's your side of the island. You don't come to our side of the island because this is the good side, and you're on the bad side, where you can prance around like a magical pixie horse, okay? Because this is the good side for people who love New York City and want to go back home. And Marty's like, okay, well, you have your side of the island, and I have mine. Over here, the fun side. No, it's not. This is the fun side. You're on the New Jersey side of the island. Damn, I guess being from New York, that's like all the...
Yeah, oh, dude, New Jersey gets it in media. Constantly.
Jesus.
That's one of those states.
Long Island, Staten Island, certain places just get the dog shit.
Well, Long Island, not, New Jersey for sure.
I've heard Staten Island.
Staten Island gets it.
Gets it bad.
Gets it pretty hard. Staten Island gets it pretty hard because that's one of the boroughs, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but New Jersey fucking gets it.
New Jersey gets it hard.
Yeah.
Alex is building something, right? And he's talking shit on what Marty's building. And then Marty hits a little button, and his place, like, MacGyver's into, like, a super dope built-up mansion with elite. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Marty's like, Alex is like, what the fuck? And then he looks over, he's like, shut up, Spalding. And then there's a basketball that looks like Wilson.
Oh, funny.
And
Good reference.
Nice little reference.
That's for the parents in the theater.
Oh, that's for us.
Yeah.
That's for the adults.
Mm-hmm.
So he built a statue that looks like the Statue of Liberty. He goes, I defy any boat within 1,000 miles to not be able to see this. We shall be rescued. Melman, how's that fire going? And then he's like, it's great, but I just can't figure it out. And Melman's trying, and he can't. And then finally he's like, and he hits the sticks together, and then they like erupt. He's like, fire, fire, fire. And then he runs because he's scared of it. And then he burns down the whole statue that he just built, right? It just goes up in flames. And then the whole thing falls down. And he's like, you maniac. You burned it. Darn you all to heck. You know what that's from?
What's it called? Planet of the Apes?
That's right. Good job.
Yeah.
That's the reference. So the lemurs are giving a speech in like a gathering.
Oh, it's probably a little more adult than that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know we all have questions for the guests of our guests, the New York Giants. And the little one says, I like them. I always liked them. I even liked them when you didn't like them. Oh, shut up. You're so annoying. Listen. So for a long time, the Fusa have always attacked and killed us. And then they go, but now with our friends, the New York Giants, Alex, we can make a deal where they will protect us, and we never have to worry about the Fusa again. They all cheer. And then Cedric goes, does anyone wonder, though, why the Fusa are so scared of Alex? Maybe it's because he's worse than them. Have we thought about that? And then he goes, that Alex, man, he gives me the heebie-jeebies. Shut up, Maurice. You never raised your hand, and since you did not raise your hand, your comment shall be stricken from the record. And then like a lizard strikes his comment away.
That's funny.
So he goes, when the New York Giants wake, we will make sure they wake in paradise. Now, who wants a cookie? Cookies for everybody. So Alex, he uses the tree, and he writes the word help, right? And Marty comes over, and he's like, man, there's some room over on the fun side for you. You might just enjoy yourself. Marty, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I want to go home, okay? I want to go back to New York. Okay, Alex, but just think about it. It isn't the fun side without you, man. And Marty walks off, and Alex is like, and then the P falls, because he writes the word help, but the P falls, and it just says hell. And he looks at it, and he's like, so he hears them all laughing, and he walks over, and he's like, can I come over to the fun side? I've been a real jerk, Marty, and I'm sorry. And then they go, come on in, right? And then they let him in. His place is all super swank, and it looks like a dope bar or some shit. And they go, here, have a drink. And he drinks it really fast, and he's like, this is seawater. He goes, oh, yeah, you're not supposed to swallow it. It cut to, they're all just drinking and spitting.
That's
right?
funny.
And so he goes, y'all hungry? And they're like, oh, my God, yes. And they go, you have food? And he goes, just nature's goodness. Seaweed on a stick. And it's just like seaweed on a stick. And they all start eating and burning it. And then Alex is trying it. And, of course, he's like,
awful, yeah.
So they look up at the stars, and it's just 1,000,000 stars.
Right.
Oh, my God, it's so beautiful. And Alex is like, yeah, it's like 1 billion little helicopters. It's like, we know. It's pretty cool. So Alex says, man, I wish for some steak. I'd do anything for some steak. He goes, and Marty's like, you know what, Alex? I'm going to find you some steak, even if it kills me. And then they go to sleep. So Alex is dreaming of steak falling out of the sky.
Right.
Right? And he catches one, and he starts licking it. And then you hear, Alex! Alex! And they all wake up, and Alex is licking Marty's ass. And they're all staring at him. They're like, what are you doing, Alex? And he goes, 29, 30, 31. See? I guess we figured it out. You're black with white stripes. Dilemma solved. Good night. He falls back asleep. And the lemurs are watching, right? And he goes, see, Maurice, I told you. He loves his friend so much he was grooming him. And Maurice is like, oh, I don't think he was grooming him. I think he was tasting him. And he's like, oh, shut up, Maurice. Soon we will put my plan into action. All we have to do now is wait. How long is this going to take? And then everybody wakes up and he's like, shh, sorry, my bad, be quiet. So cut to Antarctica.
Yeah.
You see the 4 penguins. They're standing in just a tundra. They're all looking around. And then one goes, well, this sucks. Cut back to Alex. That was good. Cut back. Wake up, Mr. Alex. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Alex. Wakey, wakey, Alex. And he wakes up, and they're all surrounded by lemurs, right? Don't be alarmed, giant freaks. Welcome to Madagascar. And then they look up, and they see in front of Marty's treadmill at the zoo, there was a beautiful mural, right?
Right.
And they look out, and they literally see that mural.
Okay.
You know, and it's like, whoa, it's beautiful, you know? And they go, that's no mural right there, Marty. That's the real deal. And they go, yeah, it's not a bad view. And then Marty looks at Alex, come on, Alex, let's run. Who's with me? And they start playing You're It, right? And they're tagging each other, and they're running, and they're having fun. And then Alex gets really tired really fast. And he's like, oh, Marty, I haven't eaten in 2 days. I can't do it. And he's like, oh, that's because you're running all wrong. You got to get into it. Bend down. You got to be like a cat. Use your inner lion. And he's like, right? Now, who's the cat? I'm the cat. Who's the cat? I'm the cat. Who's the cat? And then Marty's eyes get real big. He's like, I'm the cat. I'm the cat. I'm the Alex. You know, he's like, I'm the cat. I'm the cat. I'm the cat. And he's like, ah. And he's like, he lasers in, and he gets all excited. He's like, let's go wild. And you see that nigga swinging from trees like Tarzan, and he's all turned up. And Gloria's loving it. Melman's loving it. Now they're all like, it's a montage of them having a good time.
Right.
The lemurs are giving him 5-star treatment. And King Julian's like, my plan is working. And then Marty goes, Alex, you look like a king again. He's like, I feel like a king again. And he's like, you should show him all your act. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, introing Alex, the king, the lion, king, the lion of the jungle, right? And everyone's like, ah. And he comes out and he's doing his like roars and shit. And Julian's like hating on him. He's like, he's no king. Where's his crown? I have a crown. He doesn't even have a crown. I wear one. And they're all like, Alex, do the roar. And he roars, but he roars for real. Like a real lion roar, like roar. And then Marty's like, dang, I ain't never heard that one before. And he's like, yeah. And then right then everyone turns into little steaks. And he's like, and then he roars again, right? And he goes and he bites Marty on the butt. And everybody's like, ah. And Marty goes, excuse me, you're biting my butt, man. He's like, no, I'm not. And he goes, yes, you are. And he's like, did I do that? And then Maurice says, I knows why you did that. It's because you're dinner to him. Now, I know your plan was trying to work, but let me tell y'all something. This guy wants a steak, all right? And what a steak is you, my friend. And he points at Marty. He goes, Mr. Alex can't stay here. He belongs on the Fusa side of the island. And that's that. And then right then, everybody turns into little steaks. And then Marty's like, oh, that's not true. Alex, do I look like a steak to you? And Alex is like, oh, yeah. And they're all like, run for your life. And that nigga starts chasing them down. And then right then they hit him with a bunch of coconuts, like all the lemurs. And it knocks him out, right? And then Alex goes, I'm a monster. And he runs away.
Right.
All right? So a real sad song starts playing, like really sad. And you see like Alex walking away and Marty and them walking away. And Alex eventually trips and he starts falling down a bunch of rocks, right? Like, ow.
What a privileged life they lived to not know that he was steak.
Yeah, they're all steak.
Yeah, what a privileged life.
He'll eat all of you.
Yeah. Except maybe the hippo could probably give him a fight.
Hippo would fuck him up, maybe.
Yeah, hippo.
Giraffe and kicks him with the right kick and knock his head off.
Yeah, but a hippo is like, I would be afraid of the hippo.
Hippos kill lots of people.
Yeah, hippos be wild. They're fast, too, apparently.
Like bears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're water bears.
They're water bears.
Oh, good God. That's scary.
And so...
why would you make a creature like that?
It doesn't make any
Lord?
sense.
What the fuck is the point?
So he's falling down a bunch of rocks. Ah, ooh, ah, ee, ah. And then he starts falling down the hill and has all flowers. And he's like, And And he starts falling down cactuses. Why are these here? Ah! And then he falls down like a waterfall and shit. And then he lands in Fusa territory. And then Marty and them, they're walking right, and they're all sad. And then the gang, they look at each other like, we have to help Alex. And right then they hear a boat horn. And they run, and they're trying to get the attention of the boat, and they do, and the boat comes up, and then Marty's like, I gotta go get Alex. He needs to know that the people have come. And they're like, no, we gotta get the people to go tell the people first, and they'll go get him. And then right then the penguins jump out.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, where are the people? And then one of the head penguins like, we ate them. And they go, oh my God. And they go, just kidding. They're on a lifeboat headed to China. And they go, well, look, Marty, and they turn and Marty's already gone. They go, oh no, he went back for Alex. We have to go get him. And the penguins are like, we got to go get our magnomagnetic friend, or whatever, however you say that word.
Right.
For describe stripes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a word for it, but you know what I mean? It's
I'll know when I hear
it. Or it's one of the megalomaniac. It's some word with an M like that.
Okay.
So Marty gets to Fusa territory, and they follow behind him, right? Like all the Fusas. Because Marty's going to look for him. You know, he's going to look for Alex.
Yeah.
And he goes, Alex, the boat's here, Alex. And then Alex sees him, but he still just sees steak.
Right.
And Alex also turned his cave into like what his cave looked like back in New York, like a little cage.
Okay.
You know? And he goes, please stay back. I'm a monster. He's like, no, you're not. We're a team. You know we're best friends. And he starts to like come in the cage, and then Alex tries to eat him. He's like, Jesus. He's like, I don't want to hurt you, Marty. And he runs back into his cave. And all the Fusa are watching, and they're like all getting all happy. And then Marty's like, fuck it. And he goes into the cave, right? He goes, Alex, I'm not leaving without you. You know why? Because I've been thinking of a song. It's a special song. You know, I don't want to sing it alone. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. We are a great big part of it. Come on. You know the words. It's just 2 little words. Come on, Alex. You gonna make me sing this song all alone? Right then, all the Fusas start creeping out.
This is so tense.
Alex? Alex, maybe a little help? Alex! And then he takes off running, right?
Right.
And then the Fusas start fucking coming after him. Alex! And then they fucking jump on him, and they're about to kill him. And then you hear Melman swinging like Tarzan. And he grabs Marty, and he's like, Melman? That's right, baby. It's Melman. Bam! He hits a tree.
Yeah.
And then they fall, and him and Gloria and Alex, and Marty, they all running together. Mm-hmm. And then you see the penguins, and they shoot a flare gun in the sky, and it distracts the Fusa, and they set up a trap, and they start fucking the Fusa up, right?
Right.
And then it's just like, and then one of the penguins goes, it's too many of them, Skipper. Well, then we die a glorious death, boys.
Jesus. I love the penguins. My God.
Oh, you're going to love them. Yeah.
My God.
And then you hear a big roar, right? And everybody looks up. And they're like, Alex? And you hear Alex go, that's my kill. Mine. And the Fusa get back up all scared. Alex, hungry. And he walks up to Marty, and Marty's all scared, and he whispers in his ear, it's showtime. And Marty's like, and he goes, thanks for not giving up on me, friend. And Alex is like, never. I mean, Marty's like, never, you know? Right. And then Alex grabs them all, and he picks them all up. He's like, they're all my kill. Mine. And I don't want, and he roars at the Fusa. And then he starts hitting a bunch of them and clawing them and shit. And then he kicks all their asses, and he's like, this is my side of the island, my territory, and I will never see you on my turf again. And they all run away, right?
Right. And
then King Julian stands up, and he goes, I did it. My plan worked. And everybody cheers, right? And then it was like, yay. And then Alex looks at all of everybody, and they're all cheering for him. And he goes, so, what's for lunch? And then everybody's like, huh? Cut 2. The penguins are like, close your mouth. Close your eyes. Close them. And he's like, Alex closes his eyes. Now open the hatch. Fire in the hole. They throw some sushi in his mouth. Chew. Chew like you mean it. All right, what do you think? It's pretty good.
All right.
That's really good, actually. And then right then King Julian goes, there's always plan B. And he holds up the little tiny lemur.
Oh, that's funny.
And he's like, no. I think I even love it better than steak. And everybody's like, yeah. And then Marty gives a toast for Alex being an amazing friend. And they all cheers. And then they go, well, I think we should, what do you think? Should we head back to New York? And then he's like, Alex says that. No, Marty says that. And then he goes, Alex is like, I don't know about that, Marty. This is your dream. You've always wanted to be here. He's like, no, I learned as long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are. And then Alex is like, thanks, man. Well, we'll take 3 orders of that sushi to go, my friend. And then King Julian's like, I have a gift for you, King Giant. it's my crown. And he gives him his crown. And he's like, oh, I can't take the crown off your head. I couldn't do that. And he's like, it's okay. I have a bigger one now. And he puts a bigger one on his head. And he's like, it's got a gecko on it. And the gecko starts dancing and shit, shaking his ass. He's like, go, gecko, go. So the lemurs, they're waving bye to like them on the ship. And Alex, and they're all on the ship. And Gloria, they're all waving bye. And then Alex looks over at Marty and he goes, by the time we get back to New York, it's going to be winter. Maybe we can make some side stops on the way. And then Melman's like, we can go to Canada. Cheap meds there.
Even these people can't escape our fucking system. These people, these giraffes and shit.
Free healthcare, man. What the fuck?
What a dream, huh? What a dream that would be.
Never. We're going to go into war. But we're going to go into another war with somebody before there's free healthcare. Isn't that crazy? That we have smartphones. We fucking know all the shit we know. We know killing's bad. We know war's bad. Why would we go fight because some two idiots can't get along? You know what I mean? Like, we're smart enough to know that. But we're going to do that again before we're like, man, everybody should get healthcare.
Oh, my God. There's going to be a whole situation where people are going to get COVID and then die because they don't have healthcare. And then they're going to come out of COVID and they're going to be so in debt that they're like, man, I should have died while I had COVID.
Or I'm just going to not believe in money. Like, I'm just not going to treat money like it's real anymore. And then we're just going to eat the rich. Like, people are just going to fuck it. Dude, we're also not going to be the world power in a second, guys.
Oh, we're already there.
Just so you know,
we're already there.
Everyone listening, all your kids are going to sing the morning national anthem like this. Bunda hino iga, iga bingo hi. Pohima sukuka maguga ipore, we love you. Bunga.
That was his Chinese. For those of you who are like, what the fuck is happening?
That was the Chinese national anthem. And that was your kid singing it.
Yeah.
Because that's what the fucking world he's going to live in.
Yep.
And just know that shit.
Yep.
Anyway.
And that's what you wanted.
That's what y'all wanted, bro.
Yeah.
That's what y'all wanted, bro. Fucking capitalism, huh? Y'all wanted to make $1 billion.
Yeah, well, it turns out capitalism, even though it was here for a while and doing well here for a while, doesn't give a fuck.
Isn't it funny that everything's bad? People who hate communism and all the other isms and then ours is right and everybody's wrong.
It's going to fuck us in the ass.
So the Penguin says, as everybody's waving by, they're still on the beach and they're tanning. And he goes, Skipper, should we tell them that the boat is out of gas? And the skipper goes, nah, just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. He likes to
move it.
Madagascar.
Wow, they really set up a sequel there, huh?
Move it. I like to move it. Yeah, that's the sequel.
They really set up a sequel, like, perfectly. And this was a huge movie, too. So
this was
box office
smash. One of my favorite things about this movie, one of my favorite little behind the gas car. Chris Rock got offered the role, and he didn't know if he wanted to do it.
Right.
He didn't know. He couldn't decide. He was like, it's kind of lame, kind of corny. I don't know if I want to do a kids movie. I don't know if I want to be attached to something like that. That's going to like have all these commitments and rides and all kinds of shit you got to commit to. TV shows, just like, it's just so much. It's a lot. It's a lot of work when you're already Chris Rock and you're like, it ain't like Chris Rock's already busy. He's got his whole other life.
Right.
So he doesn't know what to do. So he calls Eddie Murphy, his mentor, the legend. And he goes, Eddie, they offered me this, DreamWorks.
Same company as Shrek.
Same company as Shrek. Offered me this Madagascar role, possible, 3-movie deal, to who knows, even more, all the good shit. I don't know if I should do it. So what Eddie Murphy did was he went and got his check from Shrek 2. Just Shrek 2. And he showed it to Chris Rock. And Chris was like, okay, I'll do it. You're right. Eddie didn't even have to say anything. Just showed him the Shrek 2 check. Guys, you know how many Shreks they made? You know how many rides? There's rides.
Video games, apps. Merch.
The voice of Donkey.
Yeah, and it's just Shrek is just in our cultural sort of word bank, in our lexicon. And TikTok has a bunch of Shrek memes.
Yep. And it's like, hey, Chris, it's you and Alex are the lead. Of course, there's Melman and Gloria, but they're clearly the other leads. But they're like the 3 and 4, obviously, which isn't bad either. That's still amazing for this kind of movie. But the 1, 2, the Shrek donkey, is Alex and Marty.
Yeah.
It's clearly the 1, 2. So that's why he was like, hey, bro, if they make a second one of these, if this first one's a hit and they make a second one, you're about to clean up.
Yeah,
and they made
money.
3 of these.
Yeah, with all the merch, all the things.
And they all killed at the box office.
Right.
With all the merch and all the things. And there'll be rides and there'll be this and there'll be that. Bro, nigga, I love that. Because that's also, the dream is to do animated stuff one day. Cartoon, show, movie. I just want to do voiceover work is definitely what your boy here wants. So hopefully one day, Beaners, I'm on that shit. If the world, exists.
I guess the only thing we can do is wait and see.
That's all we can do.
Yep.
You guys listen to another episode, a kids episode, because you're all pedophiles.
See you next week.